break the rule, please.
Okay, next movie. Our next movie is a dazzling update of Shakespeare's Richard III. Shakespeare's original language is kept in this movie, but the action is moved to London in the 1930s, where the evil Richard sets his plots in the midst of a decadent court that's threatened by the specter of fascism. Here's the most famous scene from the play. Richard, having killed King Edward and his son, the Prince of Wales, proposes marriage to the prince's widow before the body has even been buried.
Oh, he was gentle, mild, and virtuous.
The fitter for the King of Heaven, who has him.
And you are any place but hell.
Yes, one place else, if you will hear me name it.
Some dungeon.
Your bedchamber.
That's Ian McKellen, twisted and depraved and a lot of fun to watch as Richard, and Kristin Scott Thomas as Lady Anne. Here he commiserates with his brother, Clarence, played by Nigel Hawthorne, who will be imprisoned in the Tower of London. And it's actually Richard who has sent him there.
Why, this it is when men are ruled by women. It's not the king who sends you to the Tower. Elizabeth is queen. Clarence, it's she. We're not safe, brother. No. We are not safe.
Maggie Smith plays Richard's mother, who knows he is evil and curses him in some of the most venomous lines in all of Shakespeare.
You came on earth to make the earth my hell. Touchy and wayward was your infancy. Your school days, frightful, desperate, wild and furious. Your prime of manhood, daring, bold and venturous. Your age confirmed, proud, subtle, sly and bloody.
Annette Bening plays Queen Elizabeth, who cannot believe Richard's effrontery after having killed many of those she loved the most.
Know then that with my soul I love your daughter and do intend to make her Queen of England.
Somehow this 16th century play seems to fit right into the 1930s, even when it comes to Richard's most famous line. By updating Richard III, director Richard Loncraine and Ian McKellen, who wrote the script together, have created a kind of alternate timeline fantasy. This is a visual feast of a movie and one of the most effective retellings of Shakespeare that I've ever seen.
I liked it too. I will tell you, at times you're so aware of the dialogue in another setting that there's a schism that sort of develops. In other words, you're at one place removed. It is Ian McKellen, however, who is so energetic that I think he takes you back into the story, so that it's not just a gimmick. At times it feels like a gimmick, but he's the thing that runs it through and makes you stay with it.
Yeah, that didn't bother me because I was so familiar with the Shakespearean lines, and of course these actors are so good at this dialogue that it sounded very natural to me. What I liked, though, and the audience that I saw it with the second time I saw it liked it too, was McKellen's asides to the audience. He seems to really enjoy and be amused by his own villainy, and there are people chuckling at how evil he was.
Yes, he loves being evil. I mean, it's pretty compelling stuff.